My name is Diane Beatty. I am a case manager for the Asset Development Program and the Family Self-Sufficiency Program. Maria enrolled in the Family Self-Sufficiency Program in 2011. She also enrolled in our Match Savings for Independence program because she would like to start her own business. I worked with Maria in helping her address some issues on her credit report. Also helped her with her budgeting and gave her some suggestions on saving. I saw the motivation in her, the determination. She really wanted to move forward in purchasing her home so that she would be able to open her business of childcare.
Hi, my name is Maria Rodriguez. I always knew about Tabor. In 2010, I get enrolled on Session A, and they told me they have a program to help me purchase a home, and they told me I can come to Tabor to start the process. It was very helpful for me because I get everything set up. I get help with how to manage my budget, how to save. I get help all the process to purchase my home. I started daycare before I purchased my home, but it was really inconvenient because it was a tiny house. But now I have a lot of space, and I can have my own space and my business together.
I chose Louisa Tapia as a client of the year. So she enrolled in a DMP, debt management program, but at the same time she wanted the Match Savings for Independence so she could one day open her own business of selling Peruvian clothing. I talked to Louisa back in December before she was taking a 2-month trip to Peru. The thing she said to me over the phone, which really touched my heart, was she said everything happened in this building. And I said, what do you mean? And she said everything. My citizenship started with Church Roll Services. Then I was referred to Consumer Credit Counseling to take care of credit card debt. Then the Match Savings for Independence program was available, and she enrolled immediately in that, which that required her. We referred her to Assets of Lancaster, helped her to build her business plan and learn how to run a business on her own. And then that also required she had to go to 6 workshops here at Tabor. And she just jumped in full-fledged, like she just knew right away she wanted to do all of this so that she could be independent. So that is why I nominated her, because she just took everything and ran with it.
I'm Luisa. I'm originally from Peru. I was very discouraged. One of the reasons was my debt. There was a huge thing that was stalking me, like I couldn't, move forward to doing other things. So when I moved here, I took the decision that I want to make a change in my life. So that's when actually I got connected to Tabor. And they helped me to set up a plan that I could work with. And after 5 years, I could finally feel what it was to be debt-free. And not only that when I started, that you have a time to sit down with people that really care for you. And Barb was one of those persons that she even told me, because I told her about my dream to have a business one day. And it was something that it looked like it was far away from me at that point. She told me about the matching savings program, and that's how I started to open a savings account. I came here and I have also took workshops about how to deal with your money. They suggest me to take business classes and then take lessons, and it was awesome. So in many ways, I've been blessed by this organization with advice, with encouragement, and finally now I can say that I'm debt-free, that I accomplished the matching savings program, and that's how I started my own business.
My name is Jackie Graham, and I am a housing counselor in the Rapid Rehousing Division of Tabor Community Services. Kenny is a very compassionate person with a lot of integrity, and it's important for him to be a part or be a change agent to individuals going into permanent housing and helping them to succeed. The one thing that strikes me about Kenny is that he understands the cycle of homelessness. He understands the loneliness and the coldness of homelessness. Kenny's passion is because of his upbringing. He made a promise to himself, and he's kept that promise that once he becomes successful, he's going to help the community. And Kenny has a very strong passion for helping individuals who are homeless.
When I first bought my first apartment, I knew of Jackie Graham from the Stevens house. We had some conversations, and I thought I would call her to get some information on how to get involved in Section 8 so I could rent my apartment out. And she assisted me in doing so. I grew up in Reading, Pennsylvania. I grew up with an alcoholic mother, and I had some alcohol troubles growing up as a kid. I had the opportunity to come into Lancaster and went to Stevens Trade School. And when I graduated, I took the opportunity that the school had given me, and I furthered my career as far as, getting employment, starting my own painting business. And also, when I got sober in 1999, it gave me an opportunity to give back. So my goal was to grow up and to be responsible enough to actually, own property where I could help other people. So it was all about giving back. It's been a real big benefit for me because when I first started with Jackie, the economy was kind of in a downslide. And I wanted a little bit more security as far as my rental because I didn't want to have somebody that come in and lose their job. I wanted some kind of security. So with Jackie explained to me how Section 8 works and stuff, I thought that would be beneficial for me. Like, wow, it was a great opportunity for me. And for that to happen for me, to give me the opportunity to grow my business and to help other people, it was really a blessing.
My name is Tiffany Silvera, and I coordinate the financial education program here. So we have a lot of workshops that we put on for the community, and I do all the behind the scenes work of collecting the data for that and organizing instructors. I selected Judy McLeod partly because she is just so dedicated to what she does here. She is an individual, and she chooses to come in every single month and teach a budgeting workshop for us in the evenings. So I just really appreciate her dedication. She's always enthusiastic when she comes in. And I think the best way to sum up why I would choose her is some of these quotes that students have actually left her as feedback from the workshops. Miss Judy is awesome. Thank you, Miss Judy. You were right. It wasn't boring. I think Mrs. McLeod should teach every class. She has a good personality, and she makes sure everyone understands and gives excellent examples. So just feedback like that I consistently get on her is part of the reason that I selected Judy.
Hi, my name is Judy McLeod, and I teach budgeting classes here at Tabor. I became a volunteer here at Tabor through what was then Wachovia Bank. And then after the bank, I retired early, and then I just continued on with my service here at Tabor. I've been doing this about 7 years. I really like it, and I just love the people here. They are very interested in helping others reach their financial goals, and that's what I like doing. It has benefited me. Like I said, it's in line with my lifestyle and my values and who I am as a person. I love to volunteer. I like helping people, and I'm just glad to be a partner with Tabor, and I appreciated all the things that Tiffany and Tabor has given me the opportunity to do.
Gladys Salgado. I am the Certified Default Mortgage Counselor. I picked Gianna because out of all the servicing companies that I deal with, Gianna has been the one that's been on point. She basically phoned me once a month. We got together and discussed all the clients' files. If her servicers were not doing what they were supposed to be doing, she was on point to make sure that they were doing what they were supposed to do. Of all the files that I have, Gianna's mortgage company is, I would say, 99.9% have come up with a solution to actually for these clients.
Hello, my name is Gianna Howard, and I'm with Wells Fargo Home Mortgage. I want to I want to say I'm honored to receive this award. With Wells Fargo, we believe in what the work Tabor Community Housing Councils are doing. I thank Gladys for her leadership and the care she has for her homeowners. I also want to give thanks to all the Tabor supporters for the time, the money, and the efforts that they're giving to this organization. I thank you so very much for this opportunity.
My name is Jennifer Poff. I'm the case manager for supportive services at the different properties. She came over to the United States from a different country with her 4 children and made something of herself pretty quickly, I think, and she was a small business owner with her and her husband, and they were living a good life, and that quickly it was taken away, and she became homeless with 4 children to take care of. And she needed to start over in a country that was new to her, and she did not let anything stop her from defeating those barriers.
Fauzi, I would have to say, is probably by far the most successful tenant I have ever seen through that program here. She takes great care and takes great pride in her home. She has turned her apartment into a home for her and her daughters. The one word to describe Fauzia is tenacious. Fauzia never gives up. Even in her worst of times, she never gave up. It did not matter. She was knocked back 27 steps and she would get 2 more ahead and get knocked back 25 more, and she kept plowing ahead. No matter what happened to her, Fauzia has never, ever, ever, ever given up. And I don't think she ever will either. So she is a true testament to somebody who believes in a higher power and who believes in themselves. So it's good to see that she did follow the program and that she did do what she's supposed to do. And probably more than anybody I know, she is more than deserving of that honor that she's getting today.
I heard about Tabor because I lost my house and I was a woman in shelter, and then my caseworker told me, if I go to Tabor, then they will help me to find, a house or apartment. If it wasn't them, I don't know what I would do. I was lost. At that minute, it was just like that. My world was end. Coming from a broken relationship. I don't have any family here. Lost my home. I'm, in a shelter with, with kids. It was really hard. But sometimes we think in life that, this will never happen to me. I will never lose my home. I will never, but it happens, and that minute is either you can crash and go down and just lose everything, or you can just, lift yourself up and have determination. And Tabor is, it's there for the community. And it helped, it will help, but you had to help yourself. But they never give up on me. I know it was hard for her. She was always there for me. She always helped me. And then finally we find this place. It was just when she gave me the key, it's just not, this is a day that I'm never going to forget.
With the help of Tabor, that's the way that I can have my own business and my house with more space. And thank you, Tabor, for all the help that I received from you. I'm really happy.
I just want to say thank you to everyone that is involved with Tabor. And there's so many faces that come to my mind. I remember the receptionists that they were there every time I came to do my payments, that they were so kind to me, and the volunteers and every workshop that I've been part of it here. And especially thank you to the donors and everyone that is supporting this organization. You're investing and changing people's lives, and that's been my case. So a huge thank you to all of you, and keep doing what you're doing, and thank you for giving me the chance to keep going and blessing others at the same time. Thank you so much.
I'd like to thank everyone that donates their time, their monetary gifts just everything that you do here for Tabor Community Services, because it's a well worth cause. And thanks to everyone, every single one, the staff, the president, everybody that's associated with Tabor, giving up their time, money, funds, everything, for helping Tabor do what it does, and that is helping people reach their financial goals.
I'd like to thank Jackie Graham and Tabor Services for the opportunity, because it's given me an opportunity to have the security I was looking for, and being a landlord, and the opportunity to have different clients that they've given me. And what happens with that is that it gives other people the opportunity to start somewhere and to grow and then move on to another place after they get a good start. And I'm just really grateful for the opportunity, because it's really given me what I really was looking for.
Life, sometimes we don't know where life is going to take us, but it takes, for this program, helps a woman like me, who's a single mother who doesn't have a home to live, who is coming from a broken family, who might be from another country. Whatever you give, it's going to the community, and that's what Tabor community is.